What's up guys, welcome to another video. I'm in New Zealand for the week, but I wanted to bring you guys some content still. So today we are doing a build breakdown on my friend Damo's bagged Datsun 180B. This thing is amazing. Before we can do the build breakdown, we have to modify one of the S13 LCAs that we're putting in it, so that we can chuck the airbag strut in it and put it on the ground. Alright, so as you can see, we've removed the stock Datsun 180B struts and we are putting in S13 coilovers with airbags, which is pretty freaking awesome. These are damper adjustable coilovers and Damo has modified airbags so that they fit within the S13 strut, which is pretty amazing. And we've removed the stock S12 LCA, which is over here, and we're putting in S13 LCAs, which are 50mm longer, with S13 knuckles so that we can run the S13 coilovers. The only problem we have is the LCA, the S13 LCA is too wide at the back compared to the stock S12 LCA, so we can't get enough threads on this bolt, and we don't really trust it. So what we're going to do, we'll pull the LCA out. Damo's already doing one over here. Damo, say hi.
G'day mate.
So we're chopping a little bit off the LCA so that it allows us to screw the bolt on to, screw the nut onto the bolt, which is pretty rad. Yeah boy. These wheels, they're insane. This thing is going to be crazy.
Here it is.
Yep, good.
Right through.
Awesome.
Cool. You have mint, that solved the whole problem.
That's so good.
And we've got a washer on too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Solid?
Sold.
Beauty. We've got the LCA shaved down. It fits really nicely now, which is mad. So now, Damo's just doing the LCA up, and then we're going to fit the knuckle. So this S13 knuckle here, and it just slots onto the ball joint here, and then bolts up to the coilover. It's super simple swap. I did it on my S12 a couple of years back. Everything usually bolts straight up. I think with the Datsun 180B, it's just a little bit more difficult, and you have to make a couple of adjustments and modifications, but nothing that you can't do in your garage at home. Oh yeah.
Should put some
You won't need it on even just to move the car though.
modified steering knuckles in 2 Damo so you can get the 60 degrees lock.
Oh yeah, because that's what I needed.
So as you can see, everything is going to bolt up real nice. S13 LCAs, 50mm longer. S13 knuckles, S13 coilovers with airbags. It's going to be awesome. .55 tyres on an 8.5-inch rim.
Can't even build my own breakfast.
Want to give it some air? That is mint. Let it down. Go up one more time.
Is that right down?
That is so good. Oh, that's mint.
It'll probably be sitting on the guard, so you might have to.
Ooh! Oh, dude.
Bring it up.
That is ridiculous, eh?
Tight.
Yeah, that's mint. So is that full height bags?
Well, it's only coming off that compressor. The one on the back will be stronger.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that gets enough force through it.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, Damo, so tell us about the car. What year is it?
So it's a 1972 Datsun 180 or 610. And it's actually used to be a vinyl top one, so we'll be going back to that when it's done, but currently it has no vinyls on it.
Obviously, it's got a bit of work to go yet. Needs a panel and paint and all that.
Yeah, so currently just getting the suspension sorted so that we can send it back out to panel and paint and get it all finished off because it's been sitting here for too long.
What people want to know are the wheel specs first and foremost.
So the fronts are 15 by 8.5s,
Yep.
and they've got 155/60 tyres stretched onto them.
Yep.
And the rears are 15 by 9.5, negative 27 offset, and they got 18 by 55 on them.
15 by 9.5.
Yeah.
Woo, boy. Damn. And so, what made you want to go airbag suspension?
More or less because it looks awesome when it's low, but it's just not practical whatsoever to drive around.
Nah.
Had a speed bump and it's all over.
Yeah. Awesome.
So doing this gives me the, I guess, capability to be able to go anywhere and actually
Yeah.
be able to set it up and put it down whenever I want.
Work it. So you got one of the bags over here. So this is.
So this is actually just a universal strut bag that you can buy, and then I just brought a camera adjustable, body adjustable
S13
S13 coilover.
Yeah.
I had to do a little bit to the coilover just because the bag wouldn't actually fit over the spline of that, so we actually had to mill down, put in the lathe and take a couple mils off that, and then just made up these little wee plates on the bottom so that you had room to put the airlines and things in.
Yeah.
Other than that, it wasn't all that hard. It was pretty much just, you can buy these, but
Yeah.
I just didn't want to go spending like $500 to get 2 plates from America, so
Yeah,
went with
crazy.
those instead. But
Yeah.
that all works out, and if you have a look on the car, you can see it on.
As you saw before we put it all together, it fits nicely under there. Man, that looks so cool, eh? It's so unique.
Good once it's all
Ridiculous.
together.
Yeah.
And the
absolutely.
rears actually don't have adjustable coilovers. The rears have actually got Holden gas shocks in them, which
Yeah.
basically do the same thing. You can pump them up and pump them down.
Wicked.
So I've just used those because they actually bolt factory, well, the same thread spline, everything, so you can just bolt them in. It makes your life a whole lot easier without doing any fabrication.
Show us your compressor setup.
Got a compressor here, obviously the tank, and this is just a Bluetooth controller, so you can basically set the car to go up and down
From your
through
phone?
this. Yeah, so you don't have to have any controllers as such. You can just do it all off your phone, so you don't
That's crazy.
have to look stupid.
It looks insane. And so how much did this cost and where did it come from?
You can buy full setups, mirrored in that, but you're spending upwards of about 10, 12 grand if you want everything. This setup here alone cost me about 500, 600 landed in New Zealand from America. Just
Crazy.
So,
That's
and
cheap.
It all works well as well.
It looks amazing. You've tested it, all works good.
Tested it, works well, controller works good.
Man.
You don't really have to be a genius to wire it up, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that is insane. The whole thing's going to look freaking crazy when it's done as well. Like, obviously it already looks awesome. But once it's got
Once
a
we get that
paint.
back lower, unfortunately I can't lower the back much more at the moment because if I lower the bump stop anymore, it just sits on the wheel. So I've got to roll the guards out further before I can drop it down a little bit lower.
Yeah. Man, the thing looks crazy. And engine-wise, it's just staying stock for now?
Currently it's stock. Eventually it'll have an SR, but currently it's just staying stock. Just factory engine. Nothing's under here's changed. It's all just factory.
She's stock as a rock. It needs a good clean as well.
It needs a damn good clean.
Yeah, but that's not on the priority list right now.
Yeah.
So there you have it, guys. Damo's Airbags Datsun 180B. This thing is so sick. And obviously, you don't have to have a Datsun to do the airbag suspension in your car. You can really do it in any car. And having the coilovers as well means that it doesn't ride like crap. It actually will ride quite nicely because it's still got the stiffest shocks in there. They're all damper adjustable, so you can still set it up to be comfortable on the road without feeling like a boat while you drive it. But thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. We'll be back to the T18 and the E36 next week. But yeah, cheers. Peace, guys.